Hey, hey, thanks for letting me know that. I don't know what happened with my audio things, but we should be good now. Let me run that back. So, what I said was welcome everybody to tonight's stream. Glad to see everybody here. If you're first time to the channel, just go ahead and let me know that. Glad to see you here. Looks like Cashanova's in the chat. How are you doing, man? Happy birthday, by the way. Um, what I'm going to do over the holiday break is I am going to stream a couple of times. Now, it's not going to be like my traditional educational content. We're just going to play some stuff for fun. Good. I'm glad it's better. And thanks for letting me know. Playing some stuff for fun here. I'm not going to break it down. I'm not going to analyze how it plays. We're just going to play a game for fun. But before I do that, I wanted to talk about a couple of things going on the channel, a couple of housekeeping things. First of all, thanks to the raid that we had a couple weeks ago, we absolutely smashed our initial sub goal. You are very welcome. We smashed our initial sub goal, and so that first sub goal was once I hit 10 subs, then viewers would get to choose the new race and gender for my character in Final Fantasy XIV, which I've played that on stream quite a few times. It's on a break right now, but it will be coming back. So I want you guys to choose that new race gender combination for my character. And so if you go to the link that I just put in the chat, you can do that. If you've never played it, that's fine. Click it open, look at the options, see what sounds fun, click it. I just want as many votes as possible. I think I only have 1 or 2 in there right now, but that is the first thing that I need from all of you. So even if you don't play Final Fantasy XIV, please open that link, click an option that sounds fun. In parentheses next to it, I kind of give a short descriptor. Go ahead and slap it in there, okay? The other thing that we are doing is for the very first time, am trying a game called Stream Raiders, and that is a game that you guys play with me. And so the way that that will work is you guys will hop over to, let me see where it's at actually. You guys will go ahead and hop over to streamraiders.com, which I'll post in the chat. And what you need to do is you need to sign in to Stream Raiders using your Twitch account. Okay, so you need to go to streamraiders.com and you need to sign in using your Twitch account. And then what I need to do here in a second is I need to load that I'm actually playing a level here. And then what you guys will do is you'll go to Stream Raiders, you'll log in with your Twitch account. Then you will select me, the streamer, as your captain, which should be Professor Roadblock, because mine's tied to Twitch as well. And then what will happen is you guys are going to place units on a battlefield, and then after 30 minutes, we will carry out the battle, where I get to play the battle out using the units that you guys placed for me. And then at the end, if I win the mission, then you get rewards and I get rewards in this game. So we can both progress through this campaign together. Now, the cool thing is you can progress by playing through campaigns with me. But if you really get into this and like it, then you can go watch at any time any streamer who's playing Stream Raiders and hop in and help their campaigns out, and you are still going to make progress overall. Now, I have never done this before. I do not know how it's going to work, and I know that you guys can't do squat until I pick a level. So let me go over and click on this very first stage, and I'm going to click Start Battle. I hope this works. And then what is going to happen is it's going to load, and it should, in just a couple of minutes, allow you guys to start placing units. Now, the first thing I have to do is drag a captain to the battlefield. So we're going to drag this captain to the battlefield. It looks like there's one enemy unit here, so I'm going to place one there, I guess. So we have a couple quests to do, but over the next 30 minutes, you guys need to go there, and the link just populated over in the Twitch chat. And so in 30 minutes, that battle can start, and every 5 minutes, you can place a unit. So every single viewer, every 5 minutes, can place a unit on the battlefield. I don't know if there's restrictions on where you can place it, but go ahead and toss those units, tanks and warriors and archers or whatever else you can throw, onto the battlefield here. And then in 30 minutes, we are going to fight this creature right here. It looks like in this fight, for this first tutorial one, this is the only thing on the battlefield. But I think that that creature is going to take out my captain. So I'm going to need help from you guys to do it. So when I flip over to the other games that we're playing, then in the corner somewhere, you should see a countdown that's talking about Stream Raiders and letting you know the next time that units can be placed. So every 5 minutes, you can place a new unit on my battlefield. And then in 30 minutes or thereabout, I get to choose when we start it. I will hit go, and then we will play out the battle, and we'll see if we win, and we'll see how it goes, right? So I unlock spells and abilities and things from playing with you guys. You guys also unlock currency and other things so you can keep progressing. It sounds kind of cool. So I've never seen anything like this before. It's kind of one of those ways to have interactivity between Twitch chat and between streamers and viewers, and something that I want to try. And again, it's also designed to be like a background game, right? So we don't leave this up for 30 minutes while we shoot the breeze. Like, I'm going to go play my other game, and then in about 30 minutes, I'll get a notification that our battle is ready to go. Okay, so fill out the Final Fantasy 14 poll. If you need that link again, let me know. Join us over on the Stream Raiders battle. If you type chat commands in like !battle or !timer, then it will give you updates on Stream Raiders and how close we are to that 30-minute mark. And then the last bit of housekeeping. My next stream is not going to be Wednesday. I normally do Monday, Wednesday. But Wednesday, we are doing a rescheduled family Christmas. So I will not be home on Wednesday because we do it in the kind of the afternoon, evening time. And so I will probably not be home then. And so I'm not even going to risk it. And so we're going to be streaming on Thursday instead of Wednesday. And we'll stream at our normal time of 9. I wrote a.m., p.m. And for Thursday's stream, if I can get the buzz out and get the word out, then we're going to be doing a community night where we are playing Jackbox, okay? And this isn't going to be, I'm not going to worry about the moderation filters and the family-friendly stuff. Like, it's just going to be normal Jackbox. So if it goes way off the rails, fine. If people take it in weird directions, whatever. I'm an adult. We're adults here. If somebody does something I don't like, I will just kick them or ban them. But we're going to be doing a community Jackbox night this Thursday at 9, and that was requested by a couple of viewers. Now, that only works if you guys turn up, right? Because I can throw up the join code. You guys can join in and play from your phones. You can play directly from my stream on Twitch. I don't have a delay, so it'll be a couple seconds behind, but you'll still be able to participate and play in the games or participate in voting as an audience member. So if you never played Jackbox with a streamer, it is a lot of fun, but it relies on 3, 4, 5 viewers showing up and hanging out. So if you want to play Jackbox on Thursday, go ahead and mark it on your calendar. We'll do that at 9 p.m. I think the one that we'll be playing, I think I have Jackbox 7. So one of the more recent ones. There's Quiplash in there. There's a really fun drawing one where the champions, like, you draw a champion and they fight it out. It's a lot of fun. So Thursday, not Wednesday, Thursday at 9, we're going to be playing some Jackbox. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and get into things for tonight. I think that was all I had to do in terms of housekeeping. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize this, and I'm going to flip over to our main game of the evening. So again, as this pops up, you guys should be able to, and I don't see it, there should be an overlay where you guys can see the Stream Raider status. There it goes. It just took a second to load. But the game we're going to be playing tonight is a game that I bought a couple weeks back. It is called Marvel's Midnight Suns. So I don't think this will become a regular series on the channel. It depends on how popular this is and what people like about it. But if you've ever played like a tactics game like a Fire Emblem or XCOM, which is the developers of this game, Firaxis Games, this is basically a Marvel game that plays like Fire Emblem or plays like XCOM. And if you've played Fire Emblem Three Houses specifically, there's a lot of similarities, and I'm going to just jump into it. We'll play. We'll have some fun with it. The writing in the game is sometimes good, sometimes bad. I've quite enjoyed it. I haven't found it to be too bad. I'm also not at the start of the game. I'm about 15 or so hours in, but we'll just jump in and I'll catch you guys up to speed. So here we go. I will also let you guys know that the PC version of this game is very up and down in terms of performance. And so sometimes it works great for me, sometimes it doesn't. I've done some things off camera to try to make it work a little bit better. We'll just have to roll with it. Sometimes it has crazy long load screens, things like that. So in this game, you play as a character named the Hunter. The Hunter is an original character made up for the game, and they're kind of like your avatar who interacts with all the Marvel heroes. So you go out on missions and fight a bunch of guys, and then you come back and interact with the heroes here in this place called the Abbey. But the first thing you do every day is you got to go over to Charlie, who's your pet dog, who's been waiting for you for the last 300 years while you were sealed away in a tomb. And you got to go pet Charlie and tell her she's a good girl. And we will do that every single day. This is what I'm talking about. We had this long hanging load screen when all I did was pet the dog, so that's not a great start. How's everybody doing? It's never hung like this. Like I said, I've put about 15, 20 hours in the game already. I disabled the 2K launcher because the 2K launcher is terrible. I have the game running in windowed. There we go. That took way too long. Hopefully that was a one-time thing. If it becomes too much of a technical mess, then we won't bother with it. Here we are in the Abbey. Stuttering. So we have all sorts of different things we can do there. There's a forge down there where we can do different research and things like that. There's different heroes that we can go talk to. The mission table's out there. But the last thing that I unlocked was actually a training grounds where I can send heroes off once a day to fight, and they'll actually level up and earn XP and all that stuff. So we'll go ahead and do that because it might be a way for me to kind of tutorialize the game if you haven't seen it. So I'm going to open this up, hop in there. PC version is really jank. Console version runs really smooth. They've also announced that the PC version's getting fixed. But yeah, it is really janky, and I think because I'm streaming it, it's having even more trouble. That being said, I actually really enjoy this game as a game. Let's see, this is a normal difficulty. I think I'm supposed to choose lower level heroes so they can level up. So we're going to choose Ghost Rider. So, cool thing about this game is, like I said, it's a tactical game, kind of like XCOM or Fire Emblem, but it's also a deck building card game. And so the decks are pretty small. Each hero has a card deck that's 8 cards in it, and you have attack cards, skill cards, and heroic cards, and they all have different things that they do. And so every time that your turn rolls around, it picks random cards from each of the heroes. And then you kind of just build your gameplay around that. There's a redraw mechanic, so if I don't like cards, I can redraw a couple every turn. Every turn you get one movement that you can choose how to use, and there's some cool things you can do with that. There's environmental attacks, and one of the best things, XCOM was notorious for having a hit percentage. So like if I had a shotgun and I was like right in front of your face, it would say like 95% chance to hit. So I could be point blank in front of you and try to hit you with a shotgun and just whiff. They got rid of that, right? It would feel bad if I was Wolverine and I went to go up and claw you and I missed. That's stupid. So they've gone away with that. The other thing that they've done is that there are a lot of grunt type enemies on the field that are just one-hit insta-kills. So because you're superheroes, you should be able to beat up the grunts no problem, right? So they don't have a health bar. Any damage that they take will knock them out. But if you leave them alone, then they can still do a lot of damage. So I'm gonna keep vamping. I'm gonna keep wasting time until the game decides to load. This is really bad. Bad enough that I may end up switching off of this, even though this is what I really wanted to play tonight. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll at least give it a go here with one mission on here. I've also watched other streamers play this that have had no issues. So it seems to be really inconsistent in terms of whether or not no. I haven't seen anybody with no issues, but I've seen a couple streamers where it loads pretty quickly. One that I watch all the time has been playing this game for a couple weeks now, and he's had 1 or 2 long hangs like this, but this is a little nuts. So we'll kind of wait and see what happens with it. After last stream, which, man, if you guys missed last stream, I streamed last Wednesday, and that was night 2 of my Christmas games stream. We played a couple of really bad, or maybe not bad, but not great games, and I got a bunch of clips on the channel. So if you want to check those out, definitely please do so. Lots of fun bits from that. We played a game. I think the highlight of the night was a game called Little Helper. And that was an individual project that somebody made when they were like 13 or 14 years old, and it was pretty janky, but honestly it wasn't that bad. There was a mission where I ended up getting stuck for almost an hour because I was trying to find different bowls of porridge across the map, and there was one out of those 12 that I could not find, but we doubled down and eventually found it. So everything was right. You know, by the time this loads up and I get to play through it, Stream Raiders is going to be ready. We got 18 minutes left on Stream Raiders. And it looks like we are getting some units placed over there. So while this game's deciding to load, let me see if I can hop over. Oh, I can't. That's fun. But I saw that JJ Kool-Aid threw a unit down. I haven't seen if anybody else has thrown one down since. But if you have, thank you. If you haven't, get on it. Okay, hop over to streamwriters.com. Go to that link that I have posted in the chat. And add me as your captain and join the mission here. This is wild. Oh, somebody just placed another unit. JJ Kool-Aid placed another one down. Yeah, if this is going to be this janky, we will switch off to something else here in a minute. Oh, we might get to play. Okay. So, these are special challenge rooms. I just unlocked these. Normally you take 3 heroes on missions. For these, you only get 1. I only have 3 turns to do this, rather than as many as I want to. And it says here that I can use combat items, but it won't actually get rid of them from my inventory, which is nice, and I wish I had known that because I would have changed them. So my goal as Ghost Rider here is to destroy all of these enemies in 3 turns. And here are the cards that I drew, right? So, this one does Forceful Knockback, and it's quick, meaning if I knock somebody else with it, it's a free play. These guys actually have health, too. This is going to actually be tricky. I might not be able to do this. We'll see. Oh, that's going to blow up and kill them, though. Okay, that's the trick. Yeah, that's a lot of enemies. Or do you mean there's a lot of units on the map? All Soulless will refund a card play when they're KO'd. Soulless Beasts and Brutes will also draw cards. Okay. So all of these guys will refund my card plays even if I'm not using a quick ability. That's nice. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Who can we go after now? Let's do this. No, that's not gonna work. I got an idea. So we're gonna use our move. We're gonna move Ghost Rider over here. That way I can knock the enemy back with this ability. We're gonna knock him into... Nope, sorry, let me try that again. We're gonna knock him into this, blow them all up. There we go. Okay, that thinned out the numbers a bit. We're doing all right. Okay, I have another Forceful Knockback. That's good. Let's throw you into... That's not gonna kill... That's not gonna kill anybody. Okay. What about this? That will kill 2 people. Oh no, that's a boss. Or a bigger enemy. Also, let me know if the game audio is too loud compared to my voice. I think I have it balanced out, but if I don't, I would gladly fix that. All right, let's see. That's not gonna kill. I don't want to throw that because that's gonna hurt me. Can I do this? That's not worth it. Problem with my cards is these guys have more health than I anticipated, and if I can't knock them out with this here, what if we do this? I'm going to knock you into you like that. I'm going to try to gather them around this urn before I blow it up. Okay, I'm also going to throw this rock at you. Goodbye. Okay. then what we're going to do is see, the problem is these guys are also all going to attack me, which is not ideal. So what we're going to do is, let's see, I have 2 card plays left. Let's see. We're going to throw this rock at you, so you're gone. And then, so I can't get targeted, I'm going to do this one, which is going to turn me into a drop. So you'll see what this does. Actually, hold on a minute. Let me see what my items are first. Draw 2 cards for free. Gain 1. Let's draw the 2 cards for free. Just to see what we get. Retribution. Knockback, discard. Okay, that's actually perfect. Yeah, that'll work. As long as this doesn't discard the card I was going to use. Although I think I just used my last card play. Oh wait, no, that's right. It's refunded. Let's do this then, because I need some life back. Okay. Oh, okay, that's good. We can use that next turn, maybe. So now, I should be fine during the enemy's turn, because I'm going to turn into a portal instead, and I should be untargetable. So I'm going to end my turn. Oh, reinforcement showed up. I didn't think that was going to happen. That's going to make things rough. Hey, thanks for the follow. How's everybody doing tonight? For those of you guys that celebrated Christmas, was it a good one? Did you get have any good time with family, or get any fun toys? We had a great time yesterday. Okay, I need to blow this pot up without getting hit. I want to throw one of them into it. That's gonna work out really well. What I want to do is Yep, that'll work. Okay. Move. Boom. They're dead. I get my card play back. See, the problem with a lot of Ghost Rider's cards is that he takes damage. He does damage to himself. And that's really no good when I'm trying to do a mission solo. Let's, yeah, my positioning's bad for these abilities, too. Some more lifesteal. We can chain it 3 times. Okay, let's get rid of you. It's gonna kill you too. Well, one of you, I guess. Okay, that is actually huge. But if we do that, it's gonna discard our hand. So this one is actually his like heroic ability, and he gets in his hot rod and he just mows over the whole enemy line. And I think I can get like this whole row, including that one, maybe that one, but this guy's not going to be caught in the blast, so I need to throw this person over. Yeah, okay, so do I have an item that'll give me another move? I do. Okay, so we are going to use one. We're going to use one move to go over here. And then we are going to knock this person back here so they're in the line of fire. Do not discard Hellride. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, good. So then we are going to move. We're going to use this to move here. Free move. I think we're going to move there. Now, can I hit everybody? I can hit everybody except for that one. And that's going to be a problem because I'm about to discard my whole hand. We're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. Because if there's one left, I think I have another trick that'll take him out. If we don't take him out, though, then the entire, then the enemy line's going to get a whole bunch of reinforcements again. Okay, perfect. 40 health. Can I take out 40 health? I can. There it is. We win. Good job, Ghost Rider. Indeed it does, buddy. Oh, wait a minute. Well, that's fun. Fight didn't end. I'm not trying to beat them in 3 turns. I literally have to play for 3 turns. Okay, then. Well, I suppose we're just going to throw this down. This will be kind of fun. I can try to knock enemies into that. It's going to buff me. Is there anything else I can do to generate? No, I think we're just going to hang out. Let's see how many reinforcements they get. That's a lot. And most of them have health bars. And none of them are near my fire pit. That's cool. The Hellmouth is over here. They said, yeah, we're not doing that. Okay, we have the car. And the cool thing is the car will take out like that whole swath of them, which is huge. But again, it's going to discard my entire hand. So what I want to do is try to get the stragglers out first. And so we're going to take this one. We're gonna throw them over. We're gonna throw them over here. It's gonna discard a random card, so please don't throw away the car. Taking a gamble every time. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, good. Now, can I hit them all? No. Now this one's out of the way. I don't want to use that because I don't have enough to use the Hellride. Hellride costs 3 and I only have 5 points. Judgment only costs 1. It's only going to do 15 damage. So I think we're going to do this and see if it... Because it's going to discard our hand. The last time it seemed like it discarded our hand, and then because we... I think we got card refunds for everything that we killed, so we should draw a bunch more cards. So we should actually be okay. Let's take all these out. I thought Ghost Rider was going to be a struggle with this, but with Hellride, he's actually really good for this. Hello? Meow indeed. And then after this, we got 3 minutes before Stream Raiders is ready to go. So we'll probably be able to do that straight away when we're done with this. Let's take this guy out. Oh, shoot. That's not going to kill him. He's got a lot of HP. Nope. Okay, we're going to do this. Yeah, we'll do this. And then... Is it going to refund the card? No. Still have 2 card plays. And we can drain some HP from him. Perfect. Let's do it. Look out behind you. What's behind me? Hey, we did it. All right. So that was just a training mission. That wasn't even like an actual level in the game. I was just kind of hanging out, getting Ghost Rider a level up. Hey, we got a three-star rating too. We'll take that. Here's something. Oh, that actually is gonna prove you wrong. So one of the things that the game does anytime you complete a mission is it like auto generates using a bunch of normal like preloaded assets like a comic book cover. And most of them just look like absolute trash. This one actually doesn't look too bad. It's got a blank white screen, which is kind of weird. But that actually doesn't look too bad. We can even edit the photo, but we won't do that right now. So we're going to hit continue. The game is probably going to take 3 minutes to load back in because, man, it's not been running smooth, which is real odd. But when this is all done, we got about 2 minutes on Stream Raiders, so we're going to swap over and see if we can take out that mission. And then again, for those of you guys that are watching, 2 things. I dropped a link to a straw poll a while back. I'll see if I can drop it again. Even if you're not a Final Fantasy player, please fill out my straw poll. You have the power to choose my next race and gender in that game. That was a sub goal that got met last week. And so you can choose if I'm going to be like a cat girl or a giant or whatever. And then please go to streamraiders.com and log in with your Twitch account, and then you can place units on the battlefield and participate in the Stream Raiders battles. And you're about to see one unfold here in about a minute or so. So we're going to let Marvel decide whether it's going to load or not. And then we'll transition off of Marvel. Hey, that actually wasn't that bad. The other thing I gotta say is like your character, so you can pick a male or a female, and I picked a male character, but the customization options are all bad. And the clothing options are atrocious. And no matter what you wear, like he always looks way too ripped. I'll go ahead and I'll just show you the options because none of them are good. I have it set that it randomly picks my outfit every morning. Happy outfit. So we've got that camo, black and white. Look, that's even supposed to be like a long sleeve t-shirt, but it's like he looks like he's supposed to be like a cover model. It's stupid. Oh look, I'm wearing the V-neck sweater, but again, I just look jacked. I don't care for it. I want like the hoodie. Oh, that whistle means that the battle is ready to go, and we have 6 units on the battlefield. I think that's going to be enough. So let's flip over to Stream Raiders, and I'll flip over to Stream Raiders over here. And so again, the only way that you guys can participate in the battle, and I think you guys actually get to battle with me, is to watch via my stream. So you have to have the game open on your own window, but you only ever see the battlefield from my stream here. So in just a second, I'm going to go ahead and click start, and I have no idea how to play this, so we'll just see how it goes, okay? So I'll wait here about another 10 seconds, and then we will start the battle. And I don't know if I have control over the units. I don't know if the units are just going to kind of go off and do their own thing. But it looks like I placed 1 unit, and then JJ Kool-Aid was on the ball. He dropped a unit every 5 minutes. And so he maxed out the number of units that we have on the battlefield. So thank you, JJ Kool-Aid. If we win this, it's going to be all because of you. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. Actually, let me click the map info first. Okay. Start. They're doing their own thing. I'm not moving them. Uh-oh. Our soldier's dying. But we've made it to him. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, no, I think we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. 6 units wasn't enough. Have to pay respect to our fallen allies. We didn't win, but here's a salvage chest for your efforts. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, F indeed. So you have 2 retry tokens. That's fine. We will do a new map. We don't need to retry the same one. So we'll do a new map. That's fine. I'm going to click on this one again. Oh, hold on a minute. I can actually collect a bunch of coins. And I can collect a toy soldier skin. That's kind of fun. And we will go ahead and I'm going to click on this one again. We're going to click start battle. 6 wasn't enough. JJ Cole did his part. I need you guys to join it. streamraiders.com/t/proffroadblock. It's now in the chat again. I need you guys to drop those units in here. And it looks like the tank one really wasn't what we needed there. Although I like the tank as the captain unit because he can like what we need to do is we need to have the tank go in, right? And then we need to have like archers, like maybe we just spam archers and as I'm tanking the hit, well no, because I died eventually. We might need some archers and another tank, right? We didn't have any other tankiness. Maybe throw in like 1 or 2 other tanks this time. That way I can take a little bit of heat off this guy. And then let's just spam the rest of them with archers. I'll do a tank as my starting unit. And I'm going to go as close to the corner as possible so we can move right to him. I think we have to move around this way to get it to go. So I just went ahead and started. You guys go ahead and join in. There we go. We got some units coming in. JJ Collade's dropping his recruits. Timmy's dropping his recruits. We're going to get it this time. So in about 30 minutes, we will see if we'll check in and see how this is going. And again, the cool thing from what I understand is if you guys enjoy the way the stream raid thing works, you can go watch any streamers that are playing it. If you go to Twitch and you search for stream raiders as a tag, streamers that are using it should have it popped in there, and then you'll be able to join their games and make progress no matter what. So let me flip back over to Marvel. Okay, now this game has a lot of downtime activities where you are going around the Abbey, you are talking to the heroes, you are hanging out with them. I think I did all of those except for maybe this one before I started streaming. So we don't have any of those to do right now. We're going to hop straight into an actual mission. But let's complete his request first, which is we had to take him on a mission and the training room counted.
What's happening, Hunter?
All right. Alright, do we do the next story mission? Let's see, story mission is going to give us a Gamma Coil and an Intel Cache. We could do a Spider-Man mission to defeat heavy enemies to give us some credits, which we do desperately need money. Just want to get an artifact, or Magic's mission to get an Intel Cache. Spider-Man mission's marked as hard. We got this. We're going to take the Spider-Man mission because we need to get some credits. We have to take Spider-Man. We'll take Hunter. So here's our character in the actual game. Looks a lot cooler. And let's see. Starts the first turn with 4 card plays. Nico is also a bit of a healer. Yeah, I like this setup. We'll do Spider-Man, Hunter, Nico. And then for our cards, you can pick these items that you can bring into battle. Why don't we do... We don't want to take anything too rare. Why don't we take Nanotech Weave, because that'll give us some free heroism, and we'll do that instead of the Battlefield Scanner. And then I'm going to keep the movement. I like the movement a lot. So again, the way normal missions work is you take a party of 3 heroes. Now the story missions, sometimes you get to choose heroes, sometimes it's set. The story missions, you have to have Hunter every time. There's the slow-mo walk to the portal. And every hero actually has a really different deck and playstyle. So Hunter as your main character has a ton of card options, and you can build them however you want to. You also get light cards and dark cards, which is kind of this really interesting morality system that this game has. And it's I actually really like the morality system in this game, because if you've ever played something like Mass Effect, it was like, oh, you can be Paragon or you can be Renegade, or you could do the same thing kind of in Fable, and it was like, oh, I'm just going to choose all the good options in dialogue, or I'm going to choose all the bad options. This is a little bit more nuanced than that, um, because every time that you do one of those interactions, it tells you what the light and the dark option is going to be, and you get one light point or one dark point. But they're not. It's not like if I gain a light point, it drags me away from the dark side, or if I did a dark one, it drags me away from light. And it's also not even that like light's good and dark is bad. Like light in this game is like more optimistic and hopeful, and then like the dark options are more like cynical and powerful and like intimidating, but not evil, because you're a hero, right? You don't get to be evil. And certain characters actually like certain interactions, right? So there's a character in this game named Magic, and she's Colossus's sister. She prefers generally like the dark responses rather than the lighthearted ones. Meanwhile, other characters like Spider-Man here, he almost always refers like the quip or the joke or like the lighthearted response. So instead of just like, I mean, you can go straight light, and do all the light side choices. But I like doing the ones that I think my character would actually go with, or that I think my friends would appreciate. And so it's actually really interesting. And it's not like you don't screw your character by mixing and matching.
Let's take them down. We can definitely handle
Let's do this. Cool thing about this map is if we look out, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. There are tons and tons and tons of environmental hazards. Spider-Man specializes in using environmental attacks, so that's going to be nice. He has to draw a card called Opportunist, so we're going to wait for Opportunist to come up. This is going to double all heroism gains for 2 turns. This is a fantastic card, but we have to have a lot of cards in the bottom that will build heroism. That one gives 1, 1, 1, 1. I mean, that's not bad. We might actually do it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. So I'm going to pop Call to Arms. And we have a couple quick cards we can play, which quick cards are free card plays if we KO an opponent when we do it. Now, this map has a ton of heavy enemies, so I don't know if we'll have a ton of those, but we'll see. So quick slash. Let's see. This guy is going to die instantly. That will die instantly. Can I knock you into you? I can. And I will. And then he has one where if his attack is going to KO somebody, then it will do it again. Although let's do hers first, because so Witchfire basically is like it rolls the roulette wheel, it hits a random enemy, and then if she kills somebody, she goes again. So I don't get to choose who she hits, but ideally I want her to hit this guy, because it will take him out. Now her chances of that are really low, but 56 damage is good anyway. I was thinking about it. Nope. She hit the tankiest target she could have hit, which is okay. He has Blade Storm. So this is an AoE attack that does 30 damage to everybody that's around me, and then does Forceful Knockback, which sends them flying, and if they hit objects, they take double damage. But I think what we're going to do here is we're going to do Spider-Man. We're going to attack with this one, and then he's going to chain into somebody who he can... This guy, we're going to break his shield. Cool thing about Spider-Man is they have Yuri Lowenthal voicing him, and that's the same guy who did it for the Insomniac game. So, there you go. Kill that guy. Two targets for this move's not much, though. Well, I think it's the best opportunity we're gonna get. Although if we do it here, it's gonna knock him into the electrical box and stun him. It'll stun that. Here, we'll do this. We'll do it. This move looks cool.
I had hoped for a challenge.
The hunter, the male hunter, is voiced by Matthew Mercer. So that's another fun fact for you. Matthew Mercer is best known probably as the Dungeon Master in Critical Role, but he's a legendary voice actor. Alright, we're out of cards, which is fine. We're out of card plays, I should say. We had 4 that turn. But we still have 1 environmental move, or 1 move, sorry, and then 2 heroism, so we can still use environmental abilities to attack. So he's stunned, but we're not going to touch him. If we hit him, I mean, he'd die, but if he lived, then the stun would wear off. So you do 40 damage to him by pulling down the tower. You could vault and hit somebody. Do 20. Blow that up and do 40. Ooh, let's do that. That's going to do 60 damage.
You have earned my faith.
I can only use those pallets once. They're busted now, right? So I can't keep using them. But I can choose when to use those. And then Spider-Man can take this and... Oh, no, he can't. Wait a minute. That wasn't Spider-Man. That was Hunter. Nope. Still can't do it. Can I hit? Nope. Dang. I could do that. The game is still chugging. I'm sure it's coming across on stream, but anytime we choose an action, it like hangs for a second as it loads it up. So that guy's not going to do anything. 4 of them are going to attack. We should be all right. Do I want to use my move? Yeah, we'll move Hunter out of the way. That way that my team's not all clustered together. Okay. And the enemy's probably going to get reinforcements here, too.
You can cut that out anytime. Hey, that hurts.
Okay. Forceful knockback towards Spider-Man. So the thing about it is that yeah, that's right. It goes towards him, but in a wide cone. So I can still move him in any one of these directions. So I think I'm gonna throw him. I think the first play here is gonna be throw him into him. But before we do that, let's see what else we have. Blood for blood. We got a bad roll on it, so it's only gonna do 21 damage. But if we knock somebody out, it's going to restore some health. Can't do heroism yet. Because we don't have enough we can't do up here yet because we don't have enough heroism. We've got a hero combo, but we can't do that. Oh, you know what? No. The reason we have a low number here is because somebody got stunned. Yeah, Nico got slowed or stunned. She also needs to move away from him. Draw a heroic card, change the cost of your other heroics to 0. That's actually really good, because this is heroic, and this is heroic, and this is heroic. So we have 3 heroic cards. She's going to make it so our heroic cards are free. That's big. They just punched Spider-Man right in the face. They did, and he took it, too.
It's like a vitamin B12 shot.
Okay. Also, if you don't know who Nico is, that's fine. I didn't know who Nico was till I started playing either. There's some like heavy hitter Marvel characters like Spider-Man and Iron Man and stuff like that, Captain Marvel. And then there's some people that it's like, I don't know who you are. For me, that was Nico, but Nico's actually been like a scene stealer. She's a great character. And we're gonna move her away from this guy's explosion, I think. Just because if she doesn't move, she's gonna die. And we'll move her here so that she can set up for an environmental attack on him, maybe. But mainly, I just want you out of the way. All right, now let's use our heroic abilities. So this is gonna apply to do 52 damage. It's gonna apply 2 weak, and nearby enemies will take damage as well. So we want to do this on a really heavy hitter, and ideally in an AOE. That's probably about the best I can do, which is fine. Or no, let's kill him. No, let's do it on him because we want the main target to take weak, which means that they do less damage. Ew, hey CJ. It's like you were playing Fortnite earlier. You've been playing a lot of Fortnite. How's that been going?
Whatever works.
All right, and we got Thwip. This will bind people. So a bind makes it so that they don't get to act next turn, and environmental attacks against them will do double damage. And then the other one is we have an ability that will do 84 damage. It's a combo move between Nico and Spider-Man. Would take him out. What about him? No, he'd still be up. No. I would say it might be in our best interest to bind the big guy. But you know what? I think we're gonna take out this guy.
Come on, let's do this.
These look pretty cool. Ready for a new... Yeah, I hear ya. Like, there's no true snipers right now, and I think that kind of sucks. Like, the DMR's alright. I really like the Red Eye because I play on PC. The hammer I'm done with.
Did you see that?
They did disable the All Might or that Deku Punch because it was just broken. Uh-oh, Nico got injured. So this game doesn't have permadeath. You know, they don't want your superheroes dying. It wouldn't make sense for grunts to take them out. But if they get low on HP or they get knocked out entirely, they can recover with an injury. And so that injury gives them a negative status debuff for the next fight that they go in. And then you have to let them recover at the Abbey for it to go away. All right, what items do we have? Gain 4 heroism. Yeah, we're going to do this. Because that heroism is going to allow us to do some fun environmental attacks. We should be able to take out 1 or 2 more enemies here. He's going to blow up. That's not going to do anything. Let's take this guy out. Oh, maybe we can't. We can't knock him into anything. Well, we can throw a box at you. We don't have a move anymore. Spider-Man. Why can't I do that? Oh, there's no valid target. That's why. That I can't hit anybody with. He's too far away. That we already used. Could blow that up. Where's he gonna put Spider-Man though? I think it's range, so I think Spider-Man's just gonna shoot it.
I'm on it.
I don't want Spider-Man to run into range where he's gonna get blown up. That's the one thing that's interesting, right? Is like a lot of tactics games. There's like a grid where I could move like 3 spaces over and 2 spaces up. This one, there's none of that. Your abilities are determine where you move, and then you get 1 additional move per turn where you can decide where a character's gonna go. And speaking of that, I have this card which will give me 1. If I can position that so that I can hit somebody and kill them. I think if I want to go back here and see if I can hit this guy, but I think he's going to be too far away. We're going to try it anyway.
I'm going. Just the boost I needed.
Oh, is it going to hit him? I can't tell. It looks like it on my end, but it might not. No. Oh, wait a minute. It's trying to move again. There we go. There we go.
This one's for you.
Good job, Spoderman.
This must happen to you all the time.
Okay. Those grunts need a raise. Yeah. Here's the thing, too. It says you KO them when you take them out. But there are times where they get knocked off buildings. Ghost Rider will literally drag them to hell.
Pushed it far.
Like you throw them into like these giant electrical box, like the electrical boxes or HVAC units. Like they're not getting knocked out. But the heroes will be like, man, I hope Hydra has a good insurance plan. It's like, Carol, you just killed that man. Okay, what do we have this turn? Blood for blood. So if we get a KO, this will restore health, which she desperately needs, so we can do that on him. Special delivery will knock them towards Spider-Man. Whip is forceful knockback in any direction. Deadly ground summons explosives that we can throw enemies into. And this is going to give one of our allies 2 counter. Which means that if they get attacked, they will respond and attack them. Let's start with the guaranteed thing, which is we need to kill somebody to get some HP back for Nico. And I guess it will be this one. Oh, but you know what? When she kills them, it's going to restore a random target's HP. So she might heal herself, but she might heal Spider-Man or Hunter instead. Hey!
Stop coming back and this won't happen.
We can interrogate him, which we absolutely want to do, but I want to make sure that we play things smart first. I don't remember what that means. I do not remember what the icon means. I just did a mission where they told me what that means, but I know she's being targeted, but I don't remember what the sword icon around the target means. We have 4 turns to interrogate him, so I'm not too worried about it. If we bring, let's see, if we bring this guy towards Spider-Man, he can knock into that and do a ton of damage. And they're the only 2 enemies left. What if we... The only thing about the Deadly Ground card is I don't get to choose where these things appear. So we're gonna do it, and we're gonna see what these pop up. This could be really good or really mediocre. Yep, that sucks. Hey, swords. Enemies are that way. Okay, well, I can drag you toward... I did not mean to do that. But honestly, that was the play, because he's bound. Now, so I think this icon might mean that he's going to kill her. He's going to knock her out with his attack. Which means that, honestly, he maybe should have been the one that was bound. I didn't mean to play that card. And I can't, like, I can move her, but he's going to move towards her anyway. But let's do that to our advantage. If he's going to come after Nico, I'm going to move Nico by these. Hopefully he doesn't blow it up on her. Yeah, I think Nico's going down. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. She's up. She's still up. She's got another injury, though. So I think her injury went from mild to severe or something like that. All right, he doesn't get to go. Restore. Restores all of her health. Yep. And if the target has less than 50% HP, okay, we're definitely doing that first.
Try and stop me now.
Okay. We need to interrogate him before we can't.
Don't waste any
Those interrogations are valuable. Because they're going to give us a random resource, like credits or gloss or intel. Intel, good. And she got another card play because she's at full health. That's going to make it so the next environmental attacks cost 0 heroism and do extra damage, which those count. But that's not going to... And so here's the thing. You want to knock people into these. You don't want them to blow up. Because if I knock somebody into that, they're going to get stunned. If I just blow it up, it's going to do damage. My abilities this time sucked, but I can redraw some. I only have 1 card play, though. If I throw him into here... Is that going to hurt Spider-Man? It is going to hurt Spider-Man. Okay, Spider-Man, you need to get out of here, bud. You go hang out over here. Alright, Hunter, you're going to use Whip on him to throw him into that.
You had your chance to escape.
You're going to take a bunch of damage and be stunned.
Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's
And so this is the only guy who's going to act. And he's more of a support character, so he's probably going to try to heal. Do we want to redraw any of these because they're not going to be worth anything? Spider-Man's in a good spot where this is good because I can actually pull him into the HVAC unit. Keep the heal. We'll keep that. We'll get rid of Spider Sense. Got Curse. That's not any better. We're going to re-roll that too. Okay, whatever. Nice thing is they haven't been summoning reinforcements. We'll see if they do it this time. I think we're going to end this mission with like a 1-star rating because it's taking me way too many turns and Nico went down. Or almost went down, I guess. Applied too fast. Fast means that they're heroic cards. So ones like... Oh, I don't have any heroics right now. But the ones that actually cost points cost less. The next hero card... Okay, we don't have any hero cards. Well, let's do what I talked about doing. We're going to grab you, throw you into the HVAC unit. If I can hit it. There we go.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Okay, he's stunned, so he doesn't get to act next time. Let's try to take this person out. I don't have any attacks. That's the problem. Then let's... This is next hero card played is not discarded, so I think that will count even on next turn. It's going to give us a couple points, so we'll do that.
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Then... That'll allow us to do 2 card draws if we're... Yeah, we'll do this. So I'm going to, like, well, Spider-Man take any? He did. So we're going to overheal Spider-Man, and that'll give us 2 extra cards, and then we'll be able to play those next turn. We just didn't get the cards we needed this turn to finish the match off. Ivory Collar, what does that do? The next attack card, the next Hunter attack card played is not discarded. Rebuff.
The power of the light.
We have 8 heroism, but I can't do anything with it because I can't hit them with any of them. Well, hold on a minute. Sure we can. All right. We got this, and it'll be just in time for another Stream Raiders battle. So we had 6 units last time, and that was not enough. Oh, I missed this a while ago. Mushi MC responded in chat for the first time. Thanks, Mushi.
Is that everyone?
Okay. We need to end this fight this turn. I can kick him, and if he already took damage this turn, he's going to take an extra 30. Let's get the extra Spider-Man cards.
Should come in handy.
That will work. What? He's doing like some weird block thing. Huh. Oh, because he had a shield.
My Greek mythology is a little rusty, but didn't the Hydra originally have...
Okay, and then I think Oh, I destroyed... Did I destroy the HVAC unit when I smashed the ground? Oh, I did! Spider-Man! Come on, Spider-Man. It's not gonna KO you. That sucks. We're not gonna finish it this turn either. Can we knock him back? He wouldn't get knocked back far enough. What's the best play then? Can't do those. Here, we'll just redraw a couple cards. Let's get rid of the heal. Swarm. Oh, hoo, hoo. So Swarm, when it gets drawn, can do a random ability. It's a random amount of damage with a certain couple of set values. It can be like 24, 48, something. And we got our 99 roll, which is the max. And that's going to kill this guy. Good job, Nico.
How about this one?
Nico's definitely a gambling type character. A lot of her abilities are somewhat random because the damage on her attacks is random. Her blood magic can do either, it can give a character counter, fast, or strengthen, and it's randomly decided when you pull the card. And then, like, her ability, I had an ability we used earlier where if we knock somebody out, it will randomly heal one of our people, but we don't get to choose who we heal. So I could see a lot of people not liking that character. I think it adds a lot of variety. It's kind of fun. On the hard fights, drawing that 99 card is huge. Alright, I think we just have to let him blow up and then take him out next turn. We're definitely getting a 1-star rating. Violent hand gain 12. That would have been nice to have, you know, like turn 1, but we'll take it. 41 damage, or 41 HP left. So we'll do Chain Strike. It's only going to hit once. And then we'll do Quick Kick, and that'll take him out. Finally, that mission's done. It was listed as a hard mission, though, and we didn't do too bad. Nico took an injury, so she's going to be out for the next one, but we'll send her to the spa, give her a day off. She'll be back in the fight. She'll be good. Hey, we have 13 units this time. We doubled our units. There's an example of the comic book covers looking terrible. So I'm going to leave it on this screen, and we're going to flip over to Stream Raiders. All right, we have 13 units. How did you guys treat me this time? Let's see. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Okay, we got my guy as the tank. We've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 5 archers and then 4 warriors over here, and then 2 tanks. And oh, you guys got this. We're gonna get this machine gun this time. Ready? Let's do it. Let's run it back. Oh, that tank died right away. But you know what? That saved these guys from taking some damage. Look at that. He's getting melted. Those archers were a good idea. And that warrior was too. The warriors actually did a ton of damage. This actually they had to make it to the enemy. So next mission we do, let's just make sure that those warriors are defended so they aren't dying by the time they get to the enemies. Let's see what we got. So I won 5 pieces of gold. And then I can choose how to split things, where it's more for the captain or more for the viewers. Let's see, what was the default? It was like that. So you would get 3 each, and then I would get 15. Why don't we do it this way? You guys will get 4 each, and I'll get 10. And then 1 viewer gets 3 warrior scrolls, and 1 viewer gets 3 rogue scrolls. So JJ's gonna get the warriors. Wait a minute. Can I? I can only do 1. Okay. So JJ's gonna get the warriors, and Timmy's gonna get the rogues. Thanks, guys. Let's go. All right, now I can collect these, which I think I used those to upgrade my tank. And then gold. I don't know what the gold is for, but we have gold. Let's go to our army because we have a notification. We can upgrade our tank to get more health points. Yeah, we'll do that. And then, do we have any skins for the tank? No, I don't think so. No, I want to get out of this menu. Let me back out. And then, is the store? Okay. Oh, whoa, hold on. Quests. Let's collect that. We're going to get flag bearer scrolls. We don't even have flag bearers yet. Warrior scrolls. We can upgrade our warrior. Our warrior looks kind of like Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. Do some quests. Yeah, I'm doing some quests. Okay. And that means we can upgrade our warrior. No, we can't. We're close. We can unlock the flag bearer, though. A support unit that boosts nearby ally attack power. There you go, guys. And let's look at the units real quick. A basic range unit that's great against unarmored opponents. Their attack speed, they attack once every half second. Is that what that means? They can attack ground and air. They do bonus damage against melee, which makes sense. And they do 12 damage. Now, if we go to the warriors, they also do 12 damage, but they're good against armored units. So keep that in mind for the next one. They also, it says they attack once every second, maybe. I don't know if a higher value is good or a lower value is good. So armored targets, warriors. Unarmored targets, archers. Tanks. Let's see. High defense but low attack. So we just use them to absorb shots. We really want them to take, because they have 70, like a tank has 70 HP and a warrior has 41. So a tank has almost double the HP. Hey, we can upgrade our flag bearer. And then again, flag bearers are going to buff. So what do they, does it actually tell us what their buff is? Boost ally damage by 50%. So you guys know what you do, right? Throw a flag bearer around with a bunch of archers around him. Mess people up. So, captain spells? Oh, you don't have any of those yet. Okay. Back to the campaign. We did the first one. So now we can go here, here, or here. We're going to do another 1-star. Like, once we you guys handily kicked that dinosaur's ass. But, let's see. This one looks like we might be going against. That one says surrounded, and then this one says 4 pawns. Oh, let's see. What do we get after that, though? That leads to a 4-star. That leads to a 2-star and a 4-star, and this 2-star. We're gonna go to this one and then to this one. We're gonna do baby steps, right? We'll go here and then either here or here. So we'll go after this one. How many units this time? 2. We've got 2 planes. If we click on the planes, they have 8 HP. They are somewhat ranged units. They gain bonuses against melee, and they prioritize flying units, right? So here's what I'm thinking, guys. I'm going to throw in, like, you know what I think we do? I think we just go archers. I think we just go all archers, and that's it. Because maybe, I mean, you could say maybe a tank. Maybe we throw in a tank or 2. But other than that, we go with archers, and we go with flag bearers. Now, my captain's unit. Can I do a flag bearer as a captain's unit? I probably can. What I'll do is I'll throw my tank out in the front, and then you guys just kind of line up behind me with flag bearers and archers, and let's just go to town on those airplanes. So you guys have 30 minutes. Let's get those archers and those flag bearers on the field so they can go after this. Actually, oh, we can't do it. I can't move him now that he's down. It might have been a better idea to place him here, but we'll just place them all in this middle one, and then we'll march together. So, there we go. Thank you, guys. So, let me switch back to Marvel. Anybody have any fun stories from family Christmases or anything like that? We did a white elephant gift exchange yesterday, and I ended up getting a Visa gift card, so that wasn't too bad. And my wife had the brilliant idea of her white elephant gift was a chia pet, which I thought was, I mean, that's a really good, like, you know, novelty, like, white elephant gift. But she ended up getting her own chia pet, which she was actually pretty thrilled with, and our daughter is going to be happy about that. There weren't any, like, we didn't have any, like, wild ones. Like, I feel like we've had the, like, one year we either had somebody do, like a pregnancy test box or, like, a condom box or something with money in it. We didn't have anything like that this year. I saw one online where somebody took a coat hanger and they wrapped it with a bunch of bills, like dollar bills. I don't know what the increments were. But then they taped them all to the hanger, and then they wrapped the hanger, so it clearly looked like people were getting a hanger, but it had a bunch of money in it. So, I mean, that was kind of fun. We also play a game called Left, Right, Center, which a lot of people have played. And we did that with gift cards and a couple lotto tickets, and that was fun. And lots of good food too. And it was the first time we hosted it at our house, which means that our kids got to stay home and kind of play with their toys and hang out, and
Good girl, Charlie.
worked out really well for us. It was awesome. Every time we go back to the Abbey, we always have to pet Charlie. All right, now you guys will see some of the other stuff the game has to offer. The last time we pet Charlie, and it's happening again, it's going to take 10 years for the game to load back up. Oh! There we go. Okay. So it says Blade wants to talk to us, and then we can join a hangout with somebody. And if we bring up the map, there's actually several people we can go talk to. And Blade's way out here. That's interesting. And then, like I said earlier, did anybody, get like any fun holiday gifts, like a video game you're really hoping to play, or a nice shirt, cool pair of shoes? I don't know.
The Sanctorum can be a tricky piece of property.
Anybody get this year's hot Christmas item of the Furby or the Tamagotchi?
Getting a feeling that we
That was
make
like
a
20
really
years
good
ago.
team. Are you getting that same feeling?
Give me just a second. I spilled liquid on the floor. Okay. We can join a hangout. No, we'll go talk to Blade first. We're actually gonna go fishing with Blade, like I put in the title. I don't think we can, because actually no, we can. I don't know if we can do it right now. What does Blade want?
Blade, what is it?
I got a jury duty summons. Merry Christmas. I'm sorry. When do you have to go? Got a dice sword.
Comes to tracking. You two up for a little hunt?
When you say dice sword, is that like a Dungeons and Dragons, like almost like a dice tower thing where you put like the dice in the sword and then does it store the dice, or does it work like a dice tower where they like go down the length of the sword and fall out? Like, what do you mean by dice sword? I've never heard of that before.
I am sure Charlie could help. And I might be useful too.
So Blade wants us to take Charlie and track something down. All right, let's do it.
Let's keep going. You sure that dog knows where she's going?
So the Abbey actually has a huge like grounds outside of just the building.
But I trust her instincts.
And you can explore that for crafting items. There's hidden treasure chests, all sorts of
Charlie will
things
be the
out
first
here.
to let us know if she
It's honestly
can
the
find
weakest
way.
part of the game, but
You two have a lot of conversations.
it stores the dice in it. That's
I
cool.
can tell you never had a dog before, Blade.
Never got the chance as a kid.
Oh, what is this?
My line of work.
What is this?
Maybe you just need to find the right dog.
It is for January. Gross. Hopefully it's one of those situations where they
Look like
Some kind of
say like, hey, be ready to go to jury duty, but then they don't actually call you in.
I'd say we just found them.
Unless you're saying like, no, they did the thing where they're actually calling me in.
the what?
The Barghest, legendary demon dog of the old country. Kind of thing you'd hear stories about around the campfire.
A shadowhound could easily be mistaken for a spirit, but how would it have gotten here?
Good question, but we're not going to find the answer tonight. Let's head back before Caretaker locks the doors on us.
So that's starting another like side quest.
Like it knew we were coming too. We should head back. Don't want.
And I do think that's kind of like, I think the side stories and the character building's cool. I think the actual running around the Abbey is kind of poo. And that's why I didn't do like a fresh game with you guys, because when you first start, the game makes you, that doesn't make you, but in the tutorial phase, you spend a lot of time walking around. All right, let's see. Who do we want to hang out with tonight? So there's a semi-random chance after you get back to the Abbey at the end of the day that you can do a hangout with up to 4 possible heroes. And we're going to base it on whoever our friendship level is the lowest with. So we have a level 1 friendship with Doctor Strange, a level 1 friendship with Spidey that's actually a little bit lower, and then Ghost Rider is actually really high leveled. So let's go for hanging out with Spoderman. All right, Peter, let's do this. And then we get to choose what Peter wants to do. And they actually have different likes. And I could like look it up online and take the fun out of it. But I'm going to assume that Peter Parker is a man after my own heart who likes to play video games. We're going to play some video games with Spider-Man.
Hey, you know what they call me in France?
What?
Well, nothing. I'm surprised enough when people recognize me outside of Queens. But if they did, you know what they'd call me?
No idea.
Pierre Parkour.
And so then what we do here is like whenever you have these hangouts, one of these options is going to give you like a +1 or a +2 maybe with the person. One will be neutral and one will be a negative. And you have to kind of read the room. This one's actually, I don't know which one to say to him. Peter Parker is generally optimistic and jokey, and so we probably need to go along with the joke. So we probably tell him that it's nice, or have him see if he has any other goofy name ideas.
I like it. What would you be called around the globe?
Huh,
There we go. That was the good option.
Haven't had the chance to linger in all the places I've been. Oh, there's a Spanish paper in Brooklyn that calls me Aranido. I like that one. Every now and then I hear someone call it out when they spot me. Usually kids, waving their arms off. Always makes my day. Oh, did I tell you Robbie's teaching me some Spanish? Next time I'll be able to say more than just, yo no hablo español.
And then we can give him a gift. So the gifts, again, are character dependent. And there's clues in there about what they will like. This one is for Iron Man. Mai Tai is not Spider-Man. Beachy Waves is not Spider-Man. This one might be because he works at the paper. Nobody likes this one. We'll take a gamble on this one and see if he likes it. It'll tell us whether he liked it or loved it after we give it to him. Loved the rare gift. There we go. So we went from 9 out of 20 friendship to 21 out of 20 friendship, which means he's now pending a level up. We got a stat buff increase. He got a new outfit, and then we got a new outfit. And I finally got a hoodie, which is what I was complaining about. So let's see if he still looks jacked as all hell inside of his hoodie. I mean, yeah. Although that's a really cool hoodie, actually. Look at the design on that. We got Magic, Blade, Ghost Rider, and Nico on this really cool hoodie. Again, it looks like if he like moved his arm wrong, he's gonna rip the sleeve. But we'll spend the gloss on it and equip it, and then we'll turn off the daily outfit change. We'll just keep wearing that one. And then what else do we unlock? We get a like a Mike Tyson face tattoo. No, not quite as cool. What about this one? We're not using those outfits, so we don't need those. Oh, look at that one. So we don't need to worry about the color schemes. And then we're not gonna use this either because it'll get rid of our cool hood. Yeah. There's a lot of customization options for the Hunter, which I think are nice because you can actually make him look however you want him to. And I appreciate that. He's honestly the lamest character. He's like a what's the word? Like I think it's called a Mary Sue. I can't remember the term. But he's basically like, you know, he's just there so that the other characters can all interact. He's like a vehicle for the story to take place, but he's not very interesting as a character. Just there for the plot. Okay. There's nobody else that needs to talk to us. We already pet Charlie. So we'll do a quick scan because if you run around the Abbey, sometimes you get these little credits you can pick up and use these to craft cards and buy things. So we'll check those out a little bit, and then we'll go to bed. And we'll do it again in the morning. We'll probably get through one more mission, one more day, and do one more Stream Raiders battle. And that'll be about it. All right. I got this sweater that I'm wearing for my wife for Christmas. I like it. I need more sweaters. And again, if you guys didn't see last Wednesday's stream when we were playing the holiday games, go back and check out some of the clips I threw up on the channel. That was a fun time. All right. So they have another thing in the game called the Super Link, which is like a social media network just for the superheroes. And so there's like comments on here about... I almost never read these, to be honest. You know, last night when you came through the portal, was anything different? Different how? So I don't know if those mean anything or not. I usually kind of really blow through them. But then you get private messages from people too. So there's like different groups of people that will meet and do things. So Robbie's inviting us to do shop classes sometimes. So I said next time you're free, we can. And then because we got our friendship level up with Spider-Man, they'll then invite you to a conversation where your level goes up. This is a follow-up conversation with Peter.
They say the Pacific Ocean has no memory, Hunter.
But you are looking at the Atlantic.
Really? Well, that explains so much. Just think. A few years ago, I was just your quintessential 98-pound high school freshman weakling. Even the lunch ladies used to shake me down for milk money.
That's rough.
Now look at me. Hanging with the legendary Hunter and the Midnight Suns in their super-secret Atlantic Ocean base.
We are happy to have you.
That's just it. What if that radioactive spider had decided to chomp down on someone else's behind? What would old non-arachnid me be?
So here's one of the things. So there's a couple interesting things I was going to point out. One, so the Spider-Man voice actor is the same, but it's not this. It's not the same universe that the Insomniac Spider-Man takes place in, because that Spider-Man had been around and in the game for like 10 years and was like pretty confident. This Spider-Man's a lot more like, like he doesn't value himself. He's not a full-fledged member of the Avengers. He always questions. He doesn't have a lot of confidence. And like this question here was like, oh, what if I wasn't Spider-Man? What would I be doing? So I think that's a really interesting spot for Spider-Man to be in. We've seen him at this point in other media where he's just like starting out, but sometimes you see him like in the Insomniac game, he was like veteran Spider-Man. And then when you have these conversations too, then again we have this option here, right? So neither one of these is this isn't like a light or dark option because it would have an icon next to it to say that this is light and this is dark. But this one's more of the friendly approach. This one feels kind of like a neutral. That one feels kind of dickish. Like it's not supposed to be. And if I clicked on that one, which I'm not going to, when he's saying it doesn't matter, he's not saying, well, it doesn't matter. Nobody would know who you are. I would assume he's going to say, well, it doesn't matter. Whether you're Spider-Man or Peter Parker, or you're still whatever. But we'll go with the one that I think Peter wants to hear the most, which is that we'd be his friend either way.
A brave warrior and a cunning ally either way.
Not what the kids on the playground used to say. I was the equipment manager for TAG.
Peter, I am friends with you, not your powers.
Now that's an F word I never get tired of hearing. Unless it comes from MJ when you think you're on a date. You know, Hunter, I've been to a lot of truly amazing places since I put on the old spider tights.
12 minutes on Stream Raiders.
Neighborhood in Queens. all is said and done, there is nowhere I'd rather be right now than here with the rest of you.
Oh, the other thing I was going to say that I think is interesting is there's a lot of characterization of these people, so it's not just that this is Spider-Man and this is Blade and this is Captain Marvel. Like, you actually have these conversations with them and you get to see like a human side to them, and I actually really appreciate that about it. I like getting those glimpses, especially for the characters I don't know very well. Like, I couldn't have told you who Magic was before I started playing this. Okay, next day has started, so if we hit the map button here, we can go talk to Tony and Captain Marvel, and then there's always a round of things you can do. You can go check the research or the forge for any research you did. You can go check the gift shop here to buy gifts for your friends. I always buy those. We're gonna go check out the hero ops that I sent them on.
You wanted
I'll explain these in a second. If it wants to load. So hero ops are things where you basically pick a hero and then send them out and they go do the mission on their own. And you don't get them for that day, but then they come back with some sort of reward. And for this one, I sent Blade off and he came back with an upgraded card. Before we send people on one, I'm going to see, I don't have an intel cache. These give you new hero ops to go do.
They're so clever.
And I need to do the ones that end soon. So this one ends in 2 days, and I actually get to choose who I want to send on it. And they will come back with an upgraded ability. I can't send people that are wounded, which it looks like it's just Nico who's wounded, but she's pretty moderately wounded. And it looks like it's a level 4 mission, so any of these guys can complete it just fine. Who do we not need or want in our party next time? Let's send Ghost Rider out again. Okay. Oh, and he sent us a private message because we leveled up our friendship with him off camera, and so he probably wants to have the same follow-up conversation.
We've really been putting the pedal to the Hydra metal, huh, Hunter? Haven't seen the Hellrite this fired up since, well, ever. I thought she could use a little tune-up, and we could use a little break to catch up.
What is on your mind, Robbie?
Honestly, just wanted to say thanks. I was starting to feel like a fifth wheel around here for a while. But lately, not so much. Even old Sparky agrees. Well, both of us, just wanted to say thanks. Nice to feel useful. Know what I mean?
Here's a light or a dark option, right? So the light one says that's what friends are for. And then the dark option is then you're both welcome, right? I mean, to me, this does have kind of some of the dialogue tree problem where it's like, oh, I clicked on that. That's not what I thought I was going to say. But I don't think this one's going to come off as like a dick option. It's just that I'm acknowledging the demon car as well as Robbie. And I'm not talking about the friends part. So I'm going to click on this just because I think this is more of the response my hunter would go with, and I'm curious to see what he says.
Normally, I would not advise anyone to listen to the demon inside their head.
I know.
Oh, no, it worked.
But in this case, you are both welcome. And your help has been much appreciated.
Feelings mutual, Hunter. From both of us.
I figured if he's acknowledging and talking about the car, then I won't see it.
300-year-old demon hunter from Old Salem, Massachusetts, hanging with the spirit of vengeance from East LA in a magically restored transient abbey as, you know, friends.
Stranger things have happened, and will happen, I'm sure.
And I look forward to all of them.
Okay. Here's Tony. The one thing that I thought, or another thing I think is interesting too, is Ghost Rider in this game. I don't know much about Ghost Rider at all. My only interaction before this was like the crappy Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider movie. And like in that one, he rides like the motorcycle. In this one, he's got like the hot rod, and he's not the original Ghost Rider. You see the original Ghost Rider in an opening cutscene, and then the actual Ghost Rider in this game is Robbie, and I know nothing about him. I don't know if it's kind of like a Peter Parker to Miles Morales situation or how that works out, but I like him. He's interesting. Play style wise, he's not my favorite character to use because a lot of his abilities, again, as you saw earlier, damage himself. But he can be really powerful at the same time. All right, Tony needs our help.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
And so this usually they have something they want you to do. Sometimes it's just a dialogue thing, but this time, and I wish I would have known this before I sent Ghost Rider out. But Iron Man wants to go out on a hero op, and so if I do that within the next 4 days, then he'll get some friendship XP and he'll go up a level.
Thanks, Hunter.
I'll see if I can swap him out, but I don't think I can.
This should
Yeah,
keep
it's
someone busy.
locked, which is fine. I can do it in a couple days.
Bye.
Carol wants to talk as well.
You ever have the feeling like you forgot something really important but aren't sure what it is?
This is Captain Marvel, by the way.
You mean such as how I defeated Lilith centuries ago? Then yes.
I'm having it right now and... Wait. I think... Oh no. Did I feed my cat before I left?
See, again, light options. Oh, I'm sure the cat's fine. Dark options, they're resourceful. Now, with her, she generally likes more of the optimism and the reassurance and the whatever. So, I think there's value to this one. It's not like, oh, yeah, cats are resourceful, but I'm going to tell her that I think the cat's fine. I might be wrong, but...
Do not worry. Your cat will be fine on its own for a little while.
Oh, it's not the cat I'm worried about. When Chewie gets hangry, well, hoo boy, better lock your doors and windows.
You cannot be serious.
Actually, you're right. She'd just teleport right through them. You know how hard it is to get that pink goo out of the carpet? Oh, I can't believe I did this. I just know Chewie's going to lay eggs on my pillow again.
Wait, what?
So much mucus.
The other night on Christmas Eve, usually we go to my wife's family's house for Christmas Eve, but we had the really bad road conditions and snow, and so we didn't go. We're gonna go. That's why I'm gonna be gone on Wednesday. So on Christmas Eve, we decided to. It does what on the pillows? We decided to open up a gift. We all opened a gift on Christmas Eve, and so I opened one that I got from one of my kiddos, and it's this PlayStation controller that's actually like a stress ball type thing. It's pretty cool. And what happened was I opened it and I set it down, and then I went and I like cleaned up the wrapping paper and like took care of some stuff. And I went to go open the garbage can. Now the garbage can's normally like away in a closet, where nobody can get to it, guests or the kiddos. But it was out in the open because we wanted it ready for Christmas the next day, where people would be coming in and out and using it a lot, and we were also using it for like meal prep and stuff. And so we had it out. And I went to go throw stuff in there, and I looked, and this thing was sitting in the garbage can. My 1-year-old had picked it up, walked it straight to the garbage can, and threw it away. And had I not paid attention, like 2 seconds after I opened this thing, my 1-year-old would have thrown this away. And this gift came specifically from my 3-year-old. So I think the little one was jealous of the older one and tried to throw away my gift. Let's see. We'll go to the forge next. We got 3 minutes on Stream Raiders, which is perfect.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Oh, wait, I can do 2 hero ops at once now if I have the money to do it. I can't actually do research right now because I haven't met any of the requirements, which is the first. I have to do one more mission with Spider-Man, a hero op with magic. Craft an epic Ghost Rider ability. That one I've unlocked, but my research level's not 6 yet. So we're going to focus on one of these. So we should bring Spider-Man on our next mission. And then I either need to send out Magic on an op or Tony on an op for his thing. Every time you do a mission, you get a Gamma Coil. A Gamma Coil gives you a random draw of cards from the characters that you took with you. And with an upgrade I have, I get to flip them all.
You're welcome, Hunter.
Oh, cards can now appear with powerful modifiers? Ooh. So this one now, he gains 1 counter. That's actually really good. Empower, Dark Heal, and Restore. And I can take 2. So I'm going to take the modded card, and I'm going to take Dark Heal because I've never seen it. Challenges. I've done that. I can't do another one. Research you can't do. Can't craft a build. Okay. So that's good for now.
Farewell.
We're going to open this real quick. We're going to change Spider-Man's card deck. And we're going to drop the regular Spidey Sense and do the modded Spidey Sense instead. Because that counter is actually really good. Alright. And then I'm not going to put the card I got in there. I'm going to see if I can do the War Room upgrade, but I don't think I'll have enough credits for it. Yeah, we need 125, and I have 115. Well, when we upgrade that, I'll be able to send 2 people out on Hero Ops, and then they'll get more intel when they do it.
I'm here if you need me.
But there's a couple other things that we can do. Quit stuttering, game. One, we can check and see if there's credits hanging out here. There's Gloss. But we will send Nico to the spa to heal. And then we will spar. We can spar with one person. We'll get friendship XP, and then they'll get a random stat boost, which is resilience. And whoops, we will. We're not trained with in a while. Who are low? I think Iron Man's our lowest one, so we'll train with him.
I guess I could show you a couple of things.
It doesn't actually do anything. It just, hey, let's go. Yeah, we're almost done here. We got 3 seconds until Stream Raiders is ready to go. There it is. And before we check out Stream Raiders, let's see if I can upgrade a card. Upgrading modded abilities. It does not require a second copy of the card, but does require more essence. That's cool. Do we have enough? We don't. If we up it, oh, that's nice.
So I guess I'm letting you choose for me too.
Do I have any cards for anybody I can upgrade? I'm running pretty low on my resources, so that's one thing that's been really rough is my resources have been pretty low. I'm gonna upgrade Steak. $13 units. We're gonna crush this fight. We got this. Do we want to upgrade the axe? No, that's fine. Alright, we're not gonna upgrade. I think we're good for now. I'm gonna keep my resources. I'm assuming later on you're gonna like have more of these to throw around and it won't be such a thing, but the games have been pretty good about like me having to make meaningful choices about my resources, which is kind of nice because a lot of games are like, I think about this like with like Pokemon. It's like after a couple hours you have so much money that you never have to worry about money and you can spend it like it's you know, going out of style. And so it's like, well, what's the point of even having money if I never have to worry about having enough money to buy anything? So I like and don't like that this game is like, oh, well, you don't have enough resources to upgrade your card. So then I have to think about when and which cards I'm going to upgrade. So we will need, or next thing I'm going to do is do another training mission if I can. Shoot, I didn't actually want to do it now. But maybe what we'll do is we'll flip over to Stream Raiders and do that, and then we'll come back and do the Threat Room mission. So let's flip over to Stream Raiders. There it is for you guys. Let me bring it up so I can see it. There it is. All right, so we got a ton. Let's see what we got. We got a ton of archers. You guys tanked up a bunch of tanks. Oh, that's smart, guys. So a bunch of tanks around my tank, and then a backline of buffed archers. Like, this is going to have to work. This should screw them up. Let's go. The tanks aren't moving. Why aren't the tanks moving? Oh my gosh. That plane's getting wrecked. Wow. Let's go. Okay. I'm going to give you guys a little bit more credit that time because you guys absolutely murdered them. And then, let's see. We have Archer Scrolls for both. So, JJ Kool-Aid gets some Archer Scrolls. Timmy 29 gets some Archer Scrolls. There you go. Thanks, guys. See if I completed any quests. Not those. Not those. I'm not going to start up another one because I won't be streaming long enough to do it. But you guys did, proof of concept. It works. If I even have just like one or two of you guys, or probably two of you guys, popping in those units, it works. So when we come back and do it next time, we will probably go after... We'll probably go this one and then this one. And then this one. Just kind of follow the skulls around. Oh, there's a 2 up there. Well, that's kind of weird. I figured it'd go like 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s kind of. But it looks like it's not quite that way. Mystery. Okay, cool. Sweet. I'm going to flip back to Marvel. We'll do this mission. Let's see. I'm going to give you guys a chance here. Who do you guys want to see me do this challenge mission? Who do you want to see get played? We haven't seen... You guys haven't seen Blade. You haven't seen Captain Marvel. You haven't seen Doctor Strange. I think he'd be a little bit tricky to do, but not impossible. Iron Man, Magic, and then we've seen Spider-Man. We can't take Nico because she's getting healed. We can't take Robbie, and I don't think we can take Hunter because he's already level 7. So, who do you guys want me to take? This will be probably the last thing we do on stream tonight is do this challenge mission with one of them. Wait, first person to shout out a hero here will get the pick. I knew you were gonna say that. As soon as I said he'd be kind of tricky, but I guess I can make it work. I knew I should have kept my damn mouth shut. Okay. Anti-material charm is gonna be worthless, I think. Select a hero, draw 2 of their cards. That's okay. Let's see. I'm going to... I don't know if the demons count as Lilin. We'll bring it and try it. And then they gain 1 strength. No. Gain 1. No. Gain 1. Do we want the movement seemed okay. Or drawing? Drawing's not bad. We'll take this one. We'll try it. Oh, I should have edited Doctor Strange's deck since he's playing by himself. Doctor Strange is a support character who does a lot of knockback abilities. And then he also has abilities that they scale based on how much heroism you have. So, like, I might be able to use the ability with 2 heroism, but if I have 4 or 6, it will get boosted. And I don't think... Yeah, that's what's going to make him tricky. Drowsy, thank you. That's what's going to make him tricky for this one, is that he's really good as part of a team where other people can build up heroism. By himself, I think he's going to struggle. Ghost Rider was excellent because of the car. And I think I only have 1 attempt at this. If I lose it, I don't get another shot for the day. Which is fine. If I lose it, I lose it. But put me in hard mode here. This one is taking forever to load. Where's my mouse cursor? I was going to move over to Streamlabs. What I was going to do while it was loading is switch over to my Be Right Back screen and see if we get a random clip playing. Because again, I had some really good ones after last week, but I can't even get off screen to do that. There it goes. Oh, it did that because the match is loaded. Yeah, this looks pretty much the same as the setup from before.
I can handle this.
Okay, what do we got? So this is knockback and quick. If we knock back somebody and kill them, then we get the card back for free, but this mode you get them anyway. This one you draw the last 2 attacks you played and they get bonus damage, and next turn we get to play 4 cards, so we'll use this as our last card. Can't use those because I don't have enough heroism. Blessing of give hero cards in your hand plus 12 damage until play. Okay, that's really nice. These things are going to scale. So we're going to play both of these.
A moment of preparation.
I think I'm real screwed here.
Just what this battle requires.
Maybe not, though. Okay, now how much HP do these guys have? 48. If I knock him, that will blow up and hit all 3 of them. How many of them have health bars? A lot of them. That one will die instantly. Those will die. So if I knock him into this one, we get 1 kill. No, we get 2 kills and then full damage there. If we knock this one into there, we get 1 kill, 2 damages there. If we knock this one into that one, we get, that's the play. We're gonna get 2 kills and a bunch of damage. It's so choppy. Again, sometimes I've played this and it's buttery smooth, and other times it's like impossible. This one's been somewhere in the middle.
Apparently our reputation isn't enough to scare off these so-called children of Lilith.
So here's the thing, it says last 2 attacks played. This isn't considered it's an attack, it's a heroics card, so I can't use this right now because it's only going to redraw the wins one that I did. We're still going to use this because, I mean, this is going to screw someone up. This is going to kill one of these things instantly, which is really good. 95, yeah, goodbye. This attack looks cool, too. You didn't know Doctor Strange was an Axeman, did you? Now he gets it. Oh, he didn't get it again. We just got a free card. Now here, this will work. But we have to kill someone with it. So we can do that. Is there anybody that makes more sense to shoot? I don't think so. Goodbye. That's a cool ability too. Alright, so they gave us another knockback, which we can use. And what we need to do is get a free... Come on.
Show you the way.
Double. You know what's cool?
It's for the best.
I think, so I changed Doctor Strange's skin because I got this midnight one for him, which is kind of cool. I think it might have changed the color of that tornado. I might be wrong. But I don't remember the tornado being that blue purpley color before. Okay. Oh, shoot. So here's the problem. If I do this, I'm going to get those 2 cards back, but I'm not going to have any card plays left to play. What are the items I brought with me? Oh. Apply 2 vulnerable to all Lilin. Oh, shoot. I was going to try that and see if it works. Can I not do it because it's not going to hit anybody? I can't play it because none of those are considered Lilin. Damn it, that sucks. They're considered the damned. Okay, well, lesson learned. We can still do some environmental abilities, so I could... It's not going to hit anybody. That will hit you, but it won't do it that much. I could vault over this and take out you. It's not a bad play. Let's do it.
Watch friends.
I like the way it disintegrated. That was cool. Oh, give us another card. We can actually use... Ooh. Okay. Can we take somebody else out with it? Because then we can get another free card. We're going to have to take out one of these freebies. That's okay. Let's do it. Again, they're KO'd.
Deceived by Lilith, and it may very well cost you your life.
Do we not draw a card? Or did I draw that one? Resist. So resist means that the first attack I take is going to do 0. Can't hit anybody. I can't vault over that. I could vault over this and take out nobody. Well, no. And okay, I know what the play is. Let's move here. Then we vault. Oh, that will straight up kill him because he'll get knocked back into the rocks. Perfect. Can't play those cards, which sucks. Do we... Well, I guess we could redraw, though. Heroism. There we go. We got another bolt. We can kill you with the bolt.
This won't end well for you.
This might not be as bad as I thought, Drowsy.
Lilith doesn't care about you. I realized that in time.
43, 48, 45, 48, 48. Sucks. Wait a minute, though. Wait a minute, though. No, because that's going to take both of my heroism, so I won't have enough to throw the rock. And, okay. We're going to have to use it anyway, unless we... We'll do this because I want to get the extra card play next turn.
Watch closely.
That'll be the end of turn 1. We have to. I don't think we have to. Do we have to kill them all, or do we just have to survive 3 turns? We might just have to survive 3 turns, which is going to be rough because he's about to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies at once. Oh, and that. Oh, and I don't have any way to heal myself either. The nice thing is they're congregating around that urn. I think this last one might take me out, though.
You won't wear me down that easily, fiend.
Am I out? No, but reinforcements are showing up. Oh, but they all gathered around there. Come on.
Perhaps there's a bounty on sorcerer's queens?
Okay. Wait a minute. This doesn't actually take heroism to use, but it's enhanced when I have more heroism in my... That's cool. Okay. Do that. I'm gonna have to take out pretty much every enemy this turn, otherwise I'm gonna die.
This is no trifling matter.
This is gonna help a little bit, but not enough. I wonder, oh, this gives hero cards in your hand plus 14 damage. This isn't a damaging ability, but I wonder if it would gain any. Try this.
Follow my lead. This should aid me in my fight. This won't end well for you. You should really stay down.
92 damage. I really hope it doesn't eat the heroism that I've built up, because that's what my assumption was. But this ability down here says that it's going to give me a heroism, not take it away. This one says it's going to cost 4. But here it says heroic ability costs adjust to each bonus threshold. Which I think this one normally costs 2. So costing 4 makes sense. Who can we wipe out? We have a 90, 95? Come on. 55, 48, 95. Oh, hold on. I got an idea. Oh, that's not gonna work. That's drawn attacks. Hero cards plus 14. That's not a hero card. Alright, well. Let's take out the most HP damage we can. Well, hold on a minute. Can I have another wind of Tomb right now? I don't. Let's do this to blitz somebody. Here's what we'll do.
By the will of
We'll almost kill him, and then we'll blow him up with this.
truly doubt they're paying you enough for what's about to happen.
Let's do. Actually.
The light shines on the most
100 damage. Okay, so I want to. Yeah. I want to do it on one that's not gonna get hit by any of that one. Bring the axe down.
I fully intend to make this as miserable as possible.
Then we got our knockback and our quick. So if I can knock, nope. If I can knock you into there,
A moment.
I'll get my card back.
I'm skeptical of your chances, but stranger things have happened.
If I, let's see, 96. Where's the 95? 95, 95. Oh, none of them have 95 right now. 55. 55 is probably the highest. Although those are all. They're all low. I still don't have any AoE with him.
Prepare yourself.
Take this rock. Alright. Oh, let's see. They're all really low, but low's not gonna cut it. How much HP you have? Okay. Get lasered. Goodbye. Card play refunded.
Slight headache.
We got another bolt. Perfect. We got knockback and quick. Okay, this guy doesn't have any HP, so. Oh, but. Damn, he's not gonna take any damage unless. He has to take. He has no HP, but he has to take damage. So it might be better to. Can I get a twofer? We'll kill either one of you. What if I do? That will kill you. All right, we're gonna use one of our moves. We're We're gonna move 8. 8. Okay. Actually, let's just do this.
Let's try this.
There's a slim chance we pull this off because we have to live one more turn after this. And the only way we do it is if we take out all of these enemies on this turn, which means I have to keep killing things with every card. That's not the play because that won't kill either one of them. This would kill him. Yeah, I think that's what we do. I hope it doesn't break this though. I want to be able to use that. It didn't. Okay, cool.
You should have that exam.
Card replay refunded. We got it again. It's not ideal. But this, okay, I can use this to kill any of you. So this is teaching me something about Strange. So even if I don't win this, I'm learning that you basically don't want to play him to spend a bunch of heroism. You play him to build up a bunch of heroism, and then you try to keep it, which is a really unique playstyle. Okay, we need another bolt. We also have to keep getting lucky on card pulls to keep getting attacks.
I am a sorcerer supreme.
That's gonna work. Okay, we've lived through this turn. Is there anything I can do to set myself up for the next turn? 2 resist would be nice. It means 2 attacks I'll get blocked from. This is going to give hero cards in my hand plus 14 damage until played or discarded, which we have 1. We have 1. And it's going to give us 2 more of that. We only have 1 card play left. So let's go with the shield. We're down to 4 heroism, but that's actually still pretty good. Enemies will spawn in, but they shouldn't get an attack. We don't have any urns to blow up this time. Okay, there is 1 free one in the back. That's kind of our oh shit card if we get low. We want to build up our heroism. I wonder if we can... It seemed like, I don't know if it was just random, but it seemed like every time I used the bolt, I was getting the bolt back. So I wonder if it's giving me the same card I just used back, although we can't rely on using this all the time. We need to get the bolt back is what we need. So we're gonna... 96. Is 96 that... Okay, cool. We are going to draw the last 2 attacks. Yes! We're gonna do this. This should give us the bolt back. There it is. Okay. We're going to try this. We need to kill somebody with it, though. That's the problem. It's not quite powerful enough to kill somebody with. Because we need... Alright. Let's kill you. If it gives me the bolt back, we're just going to keep playing it, and we should be fine. If it doesn't... And we're in trouble. Well, no, this will give us the card back again. We're still going to run into trouble, though, because every time I do this, I'm getting a card played back. Yes. Okay, I have an idea. We're gonna do this.
Let's try.
I know it's not gonna kill them, but we're then gonna follow up with winds, and we're gonna hit that one and kill them both. We should get 2 cards.
I fully intend to make this as miserable as possible for
Okay.
you. Fair warning.
I don't know if I can stack 4 resists. 'Cause if I could stack 4, then I could just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I just have to. I don't think I have to beat them all, or do I? Do I have to beat them all or survive? This will kill one of them. Take your pick. This is gonna be close. This is gonna be real close. Had I known this was gonna take so long, I thought we'd be done shortly after 11. I would have done one more round of Stream Raiders, but
Enough to scare
I didn't. There's the bolts.
old children of Lilith. A moment of preparation. I wouldn't get up.
Gotta tell you, Drowsy, this made things interesting. 95, 95, 95. The bolt won't kill any of them, and I only have 1 card play left. What items do I have? That's useless. That's useless. Well, it's not useless, but... Okay, we're gonna have to... Knockback's not gonna do us any good. The bolt's not gonna kill anybody. We need to redraw. We need to redraw and try to get the axe again, maybe? That would give us the last 2 attacks back, but then we'll be out of card play, so we won't be able to use it. Let's get rid of this one. That didn't help. Come on. Son of a bitch. Okay. We're out of redraws. Again, if we just have to survive, then we're okay. Can I kill anybody? I could fling this at somebody. Okay, hold on. Hold on. If I can throw this into one of them, we're still in the game.
Watch closely.
Hey, look, guys, it's 69. Okay. Okay, that. Okay, can I kill him with this? No. But we can do this.
By the will of Lilith doesn't care about you. I fully realized that in time.
Okay. Okay, we can kill you. Ooh. We did it, boys. Check this out.
Watch closely. Apparently our reputation isn't enough to scare off
96, 95 health. Goodbye. Boom. Thanks for the suggestion on kicking the coffin.
I doubt they're paying you enough for what's about to happen.
I shouldn't have said anything about picking Strange. But it worked. We made it happen. And we'll wind things down after this. So. And I think the only thing we got out of that mission was that Doctor Strange leveled up. We didn't get any credits. We didn't get anything else. We spent 30 minutes just to get him to go up a level. And again, we could have played another round of Stream Raiders, but I thought I'd be done before that, so my apologies. Again, a reminder that we're not streaming on our normal time on Wednesday because we'll be out of Christmas, but on Thursday we'll do a backup stream instead, and that backup stream is going to be playing Jackbox. So you guys need to show up, because if you don't show up, then there's no game to be had, and I'll have to switch to doing something else instead. But you guys can participate directly in playing Jackbox. I'll stream it on here with no delay. There'll be a slight delay because that's just how Twitch works. You guys can hop in and play directly from your phone. I'll put in the code on the join code on screen. We have low enough viewers that I don't think people will be competing for spots. And then we can do things that way. So put that on your calendars on Thursday at 9 probably, which is when we normally stream for some Jackbox. And then I'll do it one more time. My sub goal got demolished, and so right now I have a poll going on where you guys can choose my new race and gender in Final Fantasy XIV. And even if you don't play the game, don't know anything about the game, open the poll, look at the options, just pick something that sounds fun. I will give you guys a quick update here right before we end at what is currently in the lead. But that will be it for tonight's stream here in just a second. And again, what I will tell you one more time is, again, we'll be back on Thursday for the Jackbox community night. Let people know that want to watch it. I know that when we streamed last time, one of the viewers specifically requested it. It's one of the students out on campus, and so I said, yeah, we can do that. I just got to find time and when to do it. So that's when we're going to do it. And then check out some of the clips from last Wednesday because they were hilarious. I spent a lot of time grabbing those after the stream was over. We had some fun times. And actually, what I'll do is while I'm winding things down and checking out those poll results, I will flip over one more time and actually let it play a random clip. We'll see if it picks one of the new ones or one of the old ones. Let's see. Give me my mouse. There it is. So we'll see if this works out. Maybe. Yes, no, maybe so. Come on, play clip. That was a Final Fantasy clip. That's not what I wanted. That's fine, though. Let me pull up the poll here. The feathers. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. I'll gladly be your hero if I don't die here. Also, it's mutual. You're my hero. You have time for Discord? I can hop in for a couple minutes, but I was gonna go to bed. I can hop in though. Okay. Chat currently has 4 votes, and top vote right now. Oh my gosh! It's for a female Lalafell, which is the gnome type. So that's fantastic. I knew you guys were gonna do that to me. My frame's dipping. So, female Lalafell is in the lead with 50% of the vote. Male Vieira or male bunny person has 25% of the vote, and male Hrothgar, which is the lion, also has 25% of the votes with 1. So unless it gets changed, you guys are gonna make me be a little ankle biter. So there we go. And we got a clip on stream right now from last Wednesday. This is one of the weaker clips, but it's still enjoyable. All right. I'll let this clip play out, and then we'll go ahead and wind things down. Done it. Been murdered. Your frames are slowly returning. Has the mushrooms. Uses them right here. Oh, this clip from Amber's game. Not quite enough. But the end of that race, by the time we get to end of race 1, rather than being like, oh man, I don't know how this is gonna go. Like that guy lasered her with a shell. She's playing kind of rocky. I went, no. She was on his ass right when that race ended. We've got this. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and wind things down. Again, not streaming on Wednesday. We'll be back Thursday at 9. If you want to play Jackbox, be here. Have your phone charged and ready. I'll get things set up and ready to go there. I might see if some of my buddies want to play as well, and that way we can fill in some of the players there, but we'll get it figured out. That should be lots of fun. Continue to stay warm. If you have more time off, have a good break, have a good time off, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care of each other. I'll see you soon.